was not fun. Okay, let's get out of here before this crazy lady tries to kill me with more dinosaurs. Oh, hello.
Where the hell did that thing come from?
Oh.
I don't have
Alright,
a
this
long
time, are
range.
you gonna try and shoot something?
I don't know.
Okay, you see this?
Well, he shot something last time.
Yeah, you shot me. So, okay, remember, you see this pig here? Shoot the pig. See the pig? Shoot the pig.
Yeah.
So right click to aim, and then left click to shoot.
Right click to aim?
Yeah, it kind of like
Aim?
puts you in your sights. If you hold left or right click, kind of aims you down your sights. And then, yeah, shoot the pig. Look, you killed something. Yay!
Did I grab the meat?
Joker, what are you doing? It was just killing everyone! When does it end?
About now?
Wow!
Holy cow! Gee whiz, Joker, you killed us all!
Do I have anybody left?
Well, it was called Armageddon.
Oh! I lost that one!
Do you have anybody?
I lost that one! I lost that one!
Hey, somebody needs to get that fire extinguisher and put the fire out.
How do I do that?
Ah, I was just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Yoo-hoo! Mr. Windigo! Where are you? I must admit,
Oh,
now...
oh! I thought you said it couldn't come out during the day! How do I reload? Ah! Ah!
Get one of those trees!
Ah!
Get up one of those trees
Ah!
Looks like they
Ah!
changed
It didn't work! It didn't work! Ah! Joker, he climbs! He climbs!
Oh my god!
Oh no!
I don't know what that is!
You... Oh my fuck!
Is it gone?
Is it gone?
Oh no, it's in here with me! But it doesn't say. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Guys, why did you leave me here? Ah! Guys, I think I'm dead. Oh, Remby! Oh, Kami, Hami, Umi!
Yep.
Remby, get him! Get him! No, that's me! That's me! I'm the one crawling! Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome in to another Wednesday stream. We are back starting a new game today. We're going to be starting Nancy Drew Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake today. I just have to get this thing to decide that it likes me. I think this is the one that I need. Yeah, here we go, okay. So it's going to be a little glitchy for a minute while I actually click over to the game, but then it should be fine. Theoretically. Theoretically, this will be fine. Oh dear. Ready? Okay. It's a little bit big for the screen, but I don't feel like messing with it. So we're going to leave that alone. I am going to go into here.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested
Okay, we'll put it to that for now. I might have to turn up a bit loud. Which part is a bit loud? Like the, oops, that's not what I wanted.
Dear Ned, remember
the
Sally
voice volume
McDonald,
is
the
a
woman who
little
took
loud?
those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake,
Okay, what if I
Pennsylvania.
put it
A
there?
gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the
Is that
20s
better?
as his country getaway. We're talking major
Do I need to turn
fixer-upper.
anything else down? The
Anyway,
thunder,
last
the
night Sally
music,
called and she said she desperately
anything.
needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said
that's a
I'd
good
drive
tip.
to Moon Lake immediately. But weird.
Alright, so yes, new game, new start, new fun things. One thing that we did discover, except I will tell you when Heineko gets here, because I want Heineko to be for this part. So, Heineko, you better show up soon, because I got something fun to say. My topies, my topies, my topies. Alright, but for now, let's do this. New game.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
We're doing Junior Detective. Maybe one of these games we will do Senior Detective, but for now, we are just a junior.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania.
Not Moon Lake,
A
Pennsylvania.
gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone.
So how are you sending mail?
She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
There we go. Telephone? Anyone see a telephone? Oh, there's a telephone. I'm just blind. What happens if
Hello?
you don't answer
Nancy,
the
hi,
telephone?
it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
What's to be scared of? It's so peaceful and quiet here.
Just wait until it gets dark, then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
One of your trees seems to have other plans for me.
What do you mean?
A tree fell down behind my car just as I was driving up to the house. I'm blocked in.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
Why? What on earth do you think is gonna happen?
The dogs. Those dogs. Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
Hello? Oh. Check out squeaking mice. Oh, this game's a little...
What is that? Rotten floorboards. Watch your...
Why would you put the note there? Am I dead? Well, that's a new record. What? How am I supposed to know to not go there? Okay, don't go there. Oh, dear. Ooh, hello.
It's stuck. I need some sandpaper.
Ritas, Iggy, Lucy, and Sandpaper. Apparently I can't look at any of that stuff. Alright. Huh. Any more floorboards that are gonna kill me? Okay, can't look at that. Can't look at that. Get well water tested ASAP. Forest trails. Harry, thought you could use this map to the cemetery. You'll find lots of bait along the way, especially at night. Cemetery's really hard to find. I got lost a bunch of times. Happy fishing, George. So I should take a picture of this. Ooh, looks so much better once I've taken a picture of it. Alright, we have a picture of a map. Nancy, I'm really sorry, but I just can't face another night. I'm going to my aunt's in Philadelphia. Run over, make yourself at home. Heineko! I already died, Heineko. I fell through the floor. I was just going to read a note and be thorough, and I fell through the floor and died. Also, the fun thing that I was going to mention, but I was waiting for Heineko to be here, is so this game I installed from the disc, which we bought at the thrift store. And guess what was in the box? If I get stuck, I can use it. I have someone's entire playthrough notes. No idea who they were. But look, it's a treasure trove of notes. That one's always gets it. Yeah, I'm dead. There's an optional death in these games. Yep. That is my job, to discover all of the ways to die in these games. But yeah, I have someone's entire notes. 2 double-sided pages in all. So there you go. If I get lost, I got spare notes. Also Heineko's brain, so, you know. It's all good. Maybe this game will go a lot smoother, except I already died, so. That's nice. I don't know if that cell phone number is in the phone, so I'm going to write it down. Need a new page in my Square Sleuth notebook. That's a page for something else. Alright. Sally cell is 21555555389. Except I think it's dead, so. Bleach! Look at all the bleach! Oh, I can't open this, okay. Yeah, this game's a little glitchy. So far. Yeah, get dead tree cut down. Yeah, real helpful. That's all I can look at it See if I can turn around without falling through the floor. Yeah, it's a little
Leaves
light.
that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. When swans drift by on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night.
Okay. If I go up the stairs, am I gonna fall through the floor? Oh. Okay. If I go outside, am I gonna fall through the floor?
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight. Something's out there.
Now look what you've done. That was a Strixvaria. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
What?
Who are you?
My name's Red Knot. And if you've got a volume knob, I'd appreciate your taking it down a notch before you scare away everything from here to Lancaster.
I'm Nancy Drew. What were all those noises out here just now?
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
I'm staying here in the old Malone place.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
What do you know about the woman living here?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
Did she say what was wrong?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes
Sounds
that
good,
when
Heineco.
Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
Are you saying Sally's house is haunted by ghost dogs?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in the cemetery just beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone both.
That was really confusing for a second, but now it makes sense. So our Bones episode today, there was a serial killer in an earlier season, and she was just getting to get taken for apparently maybe her appeal, and she got killed by a sniper. So that is Monty's thing if you're in Twitch. That is the explanation for her chat. She's telling me how the episode ended, because I had to leave early to come and stream. She said the father of the brothers from the first Gravedigger episode paid the sniper medic $2 million to kill her. Ah, okay. Which 1990s mummy actor? Which 1990s mummy actor, Monty? Anyways, back to the game.
The dogs would attack her house?
Oh, yeah, I gotta
It's like they don't want anybody but Malone living there.
First code
I guess
names.
they don't know he's dead. And so are they.
Like the guy who played the mummy?
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until
Okay.
morning.
Then I know who you're talking about.
Why haven't the police investigated?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew.
Poor little
All they got
disc
around
is
here is
working its
one
brains
officious
off.
little park ranger. And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Do you live close by?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kinda my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house.
One more thing. The water in Sally's well needs to be tested. How do I do that?
Get a sampling kit from Jeff Akers. Ranger station's on the east side of the lake. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
Ranger Station. East Lake. Sounded really weird. Yeah, he would sound weird with an American accent. Alright, I guess I should probably go into the... How do I... Help! I can't turn anymore! Help! Oh, there we go. I assume the doors are locked?
This is not good.
That's probably a good idea. Run away! Look, it's morning. Everything's fine. Huh. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but look, it's morning. What cheerfulness. I don't know where I'm going, but... Oh, I see this is his bird watching.
This must be Red's observation platform.
That's it? Oh, okay. Okay. Look at this dock.
The boat's full of water. I need to bail out the boat.
Well, I have a pen. Okay. So we need something for boat bailing. Okay, where does this path go? Ooh, a shed. Sheds are good.
A face only a gnome could love.
I was more interested there was a bucket. See this handy bucket? Now it's gone. What about a scythe? Attack the ghost dogs. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here. Hello.
Oh, the key broke off. It's locked. There's got to be another way to get this open.
Probably. Yes. I'm confused by this. There's nothing to click on there. As far as I can tell. Okay, I have a piece of wood.
I better be careful.
Oh, this is the maze bit. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Look, I found a rock. Um, this is not what I wanted. Send help. Look, a bird. Oh no. Help. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh. Oh, look, a shoe. Oh, I don't want this shoe. Yeah, okay, apparently I don't want the shoe. Help! No! No! Stop! No! Oh, no. No. Okay. Oh, I did it! I'm out! I'm okay. I survived! Yeah, we're being a little glitchy. Tired. More wood.
Those look too rotten.
I didn't know we were connecting wood, Nancy, but apparently we are, so... Huh. Alright. Haven't seen any buckets. Maybe use the kettle. There's so many jugs of bleach around.
I need to bail out the boat. I need to bail out the boat.
Well, we haven't found anything to do that yet, Nancy. What do you mean I missed it? Where? 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 The shed. Water pump. Water pump. Water pump. Water pump. Water pump. Water pump. Oh, there's a bucket. I didn't know I could put it down. Apparently this water does not work. Found it. Look, I have a screwdriver.
The spark plug is missing.
Of course it is.
The spark plug is missing. I gotta have some torque.
Okay, so we gotta find a spark plug. I don't know, whoops. Where a boat spark plug would be. Hey lady, why are you keeping your spark plug not in your boat? So why can't I click on like any of these things? These are just the dogs, right?
It's stuck.
Screwdriver.
It's stuck.
I think there was anything spark plug shaped. Oh, water. That was weird. Banana. I guess I don't. Gloves. Zero water. Yeah. This is just, yeah, cups. Can't look in that one. Can't look in either of those. Yeah, that just takes me there. Alright, if I was a spark plug, where would I live? Yeah, why can't I? Why? Spark plug. Check out the shed again. Hello, Senior Shed. Hammer and nails. Gas mask. No spark plugs though. Mr. Gnome, have you seen any spark plugs? No. Where'd my car go? Yeah, where did my car go?
Those look too rotten.
Did I not come here with a car? Yeah, that's just his perch. Don't think. Oh, sorry. No, that's the shit. Oh, I wanna go this way. Okay, so this is the maze. I would assume. You should call some people. Oh, want to call people. I don't want to call people, Heineko. Why would I call people? I'm gonna go to a cemetery instead. Because that sounds like a much better plan. Oops, that's not what I want. Okay, so we need to go... Stone pillar. Hey, we made it there last time. So we need to go left. And then right. And then right. And then left. And then left. And then right. Hope that the game doesn't break. Okay, then we need to take this one. And we need to take this one. Hello, bird. It's a blue jay. And then it'll be an elbow. To an elbow. So it's short in a tree. Okay, then we need to go this way. And then this elbow. And then this elbow. And then we need to go this way. And this way. This way. Tree stump. Okay. We need to go this way. And we need to go this way. And this way. And this way. And look! First try. Made it to the cemetery. Now, am I gonna be able to make it back? Probably not. Waldo Matthias. Look, a piece of wood. I don't know why I'm collecting wood, but... Stench. Marbles. We're so sorry to have lost you.
Looks like paw prints.
I'm going in. Hello. I nailed this shut. No. Snooky. Beloved dog. Huh. What a random place to put a cemetery. Okay, do we think that I can make it back in one piece? That is the question. There's nothing in the cemetery. Which is sad, but... Oops. Okay. Now I need to almost turn my map this way. So I'm here, so I'm gonna go... elbow. I gotta go this way. Unless I want to just check out. Okay, that is just a dead end. Okay, theoretically I went that way. Now I've gotta go that way. Around an elbow. Take this one and go around a loopity-boop. What is a piece of ribbon? Hey, what if I want to go look at that? Okay, I can't. Okay. Then I need to go this way. And around an elbow. Oh, nope, not what I did. Where did I miss my turn off? Oh, here. Okay. So I think I need to go this way. No. Okay, so that means I should be at this elbow. So I need to go this way. And then I need to go this way. And then it should take me around a curvy bit. And then I'm out! Woo! I survived! Look at that. Okay, Heineko says I should call. Huh. I guess we can try for you, Sally. 5. Oh, it's on these ones. I don't need. There you go now. Person you're trying to reach is not available.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Yes,
Please
yes.
check
We
the number
know,
and
we
dial
know.
again. This is a recording.
See if she picks up the phone.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
To put a 1.
This is a recording.
1, 2, 1, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 8, 9. Forgot the 1. Same thing happens to me at work all the time. It's like, oh, sorry. this
Hello?
is a
Hey,
long
Sally, it's
distance
Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Theoretically.
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
I need you to tell me everything you can about those dogs.
They're black and they have yellow glowing eyes and they don't like me one bit.
When's the first time you saw them?
Well, let's see. I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance. But I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
When they appeared, did they always do the same thing?
Yes, come to think of it. They always came running up to the house, barking and snarling. They'd lunge at the windows, they'd jump up on the door, they'd run around and bark some more, then they'd run off. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
Which 3 people?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
Oh no! Something has happened. does need to be in. Oh, I may have broken it. Hello? Game. Guys, I think I broke it. I think I broke it. Look, it shouldn't be running off my disk. So I opened up the disk drive because it was making a lot of angry noises. And now it's just angry. Hello? Oh, alright. I think I have to kill it and start over. I broke it. Man. Alright, let's kill it with fire. Where is it? It's so small that it's not even like in the top half of my thing here. Alright, let's try this again. Means I'm gonna have to start all over. It is much quieter now, there's no chance. Yeah, that was my disk drive. Actually, I wonder if I can start it without the disk being plugged in. Okay, let's try. We're gonna experiment. Ready? Please insert. Oh, okay, never mind. I do need. Oh, okay. So I do need the disk to run. Well, that's silly. I didn't need it for the other ones. I don't think. I don't know. Well, looks like we've just wasted an hour, and now I'm gonna waste another hour of your life. No, because then it'll just get hot. Oh, go away, autoplay. No one likes you. Oh, no.
Welcome to my latest case, dear
Yes,
Ned.
yes,
Remember
no,
Sally McDonald,
no.
the woman who took those photos that Dad...
Oh. Answer the
Hello?
phone.
Nancy, hi, it's Sally. We have to
Okay,
talk
yes,
fast because I'm in my
no.
car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did
Skip.
you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just
sorry,
worried
guys.
about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too
Man,
scared.
it's getting really laggy there too.
You make it sound like the house is haunted or something.
Not the house, the woods. Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
No way. You've got me so curious, I wouldn't leave even if I could.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Yeah.
A tree fell down behind my car just as I was driving up to the house. I'm blocked in.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to
Sounds
doing
like the
anything
same
about it.
voice actor
Listen,
as Nancy.
call M's
I'm just having
Emporium.
a
That's a
conversation
store
by
on the lake.
myself.
Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
It's
I
late.
also don't
Won't
have
the
her
store
phone
be
number,
closed?
so-
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
Why? What on earth do you think is gonna happen?
The dogs. Those dogs. Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello? What is that?
Okay. I need to get a faster external disk drive.
I'd better wait until daylight.
You need better wait until
Something's out there.
Now look what you've done. That was a Strix Varia. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
A Strix what?
Strix Varia. A barred owl. Real hard to spot. And it doesn't help that you're out here making more noise than a jumbo jet.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm.
My name's Red Knot. And if you've got a volume knob, I'd appreciate your taking it down a notch before you scare away everything from here to Lancaster.
I'm Nancy Drew. What were all those noises out here just now?
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
I'm staying here in the old Malone place.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
You've met Sally?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious,
Doing so
scared.
good.
What do you think was scaring her?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
What do the dogs do?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in a cemetery just beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone both.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
Why haven't the police investigated?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger. And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Are you a native of Moon Lake?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kind of my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
If I run away. Alright, let's get this over with.
This is not good.
Save when you can? Okay, yeah, I will. Just in case I break the game again. Alright, well, let's go collect things, because we can. Right, that's just the note. I don't think there's anything else I can pick up in the house.
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight. I'd better wait until daylight.
But I want the bucket, Nancy! Well, there doesn't seem to be any dogs now.
A face only a gnome could love.
Alright, there isn't anything there. I wonder what happens if I don't break the key off.
Oh, the key broke off. There's got to be another way to get this open.
Well, there is, but you apparently don't want to do that. Is he still at his bird post? Mr. Dude, whose name I've already forgotten. Ooh. Ooh, we're lagging.
This must be Red's observation platform.
Why isn't he here? Look the other way? Oh, okay. What if I just live in this tree for the rest of my life? Okay, what happens if we go to the cemetery at night? Just to spook little old Nancy. Oops. Forgot my piece of wood. Some monkeys in the trees. Alright. Menu. I will save my game here. Oh. Save game 0. Okay. Alright, I'm happy then. Okay. Let's see what happens if I go on night 1 to the cemetery.
I better be careful.
Sure. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. And around a corner. And around another. My disk drive is having a hard time. Okay, another corner. Okay, then that brings us to this one, which we need to go here. And then we need to go here. And then around an S curve. And then we need to go left. And around a squiggle. Past the tree stump. Look at all of these things, I guess, again. Sorry, I'm speed running through this part because we've already been here once. I like them.
Looks like paw prints.
It's weird that you can't, like, click on anything here. What? Man, I was hoping there'd be something here. Okay. So we need to go around a corner. At the tree stump, we need to go this way. And then we need to go this way. And then we need to go this way. I think. Ah, yeah, there we go. And then we need to go this way. And then we need to go this way. Nope. Oh, I messed up again. I think this is where we messed up last time. I'm here, this takes me to a complicated place. Then I need to go this way, there, and then I need to go this way. Oh, that takes me to a dead end. Okay, oops. Okay, so I need to go there. No, that's also a dead end. Where am I? Huh. Oops. Okay, this is the stone pillar. Oh. How did I get over here? Okay, so I need to go this way. And around a corner. Around another corner. Okay. So I should be at this intersection, so I need to go this way. And then around. And then theoretically here. There we go. Okay. Do I have staples? Like normal staples? I don't think so. Maybe? I don't know. Also, Twitch blipped. Oh, okay. Look, I did it. I made it out. I survived. The dog's coming back. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was spinning. Apparently Sam wants snuggles, so I'm a snuggle Sam. Safety pins will do for now. I know there's staples somewhere, Monty, but I have no idea where they are. Hi. Hello, Sir Sam. Why are you being all snuggly? I'm trying to investigate. Okay, let's make a name. So cheerful. Alright, well we're pretty much back to where we were.
These look like dog tracks.
Oh yeah, they do. Look at that, dog tracks.
The boat's full of water.
Oops. Sam, Monty, can you come steal your cat back? Sam, do you know where his spark plug is? What do you mean no? Please come steal your cat back? He's upset because Toby's taken over my desk. Yeah, go sit in the box. Go be a box, Sam. Oh, say Sam, I suppose. Hi, Tobes. Okay, yeah, spark plug. Spark plug. I was a spark plug. Where would I be? Up in a tree? I don't think so because I can't seem to actually go anywhere here. So. This way. No, maybe. No. Maybe. yeah, we were talking to her on the phone. Alright, let's phone her again. 555555389. Now we're caught up. Hi,
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
When was the first time you saw the dogs?
I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance. But I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
When they appeared, did they always do the same thing?
Yes, come to think of it. They always came running up to the house, barking and snarling. They'd lunge at the windows, they'd jump up on the door, they'd run around and bark some more, then they'd run off. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
Which 3 people?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
Who did you say I should call about getting rid of that tree?
Emily Griffin. She doesn't bother answering her phone sometimes, so don't call her. Go see her. Her store's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself, M's Emporium is something else.
Okay.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and watch where you walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
Are you aware that you're the proud owner of your very own cemetery?
Yes. When the realtor told me there was a cemetery on the property, I went, ugh. But when I saw how far from the house it was and how small it was, I decided I could live with it, as it were.
So you didn't go out there much?
No.
I'm curious. Why did you characterize the park ranger as a pain in the neck?
I left part of a ham sandwich on a picnic table once. Big mistake. From the way he carried on, you'd think I just made the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I don't think he likes me. Emily says it's because I wrecked his dream of becoming super ranger or something when I bought the Malone house instead of the parks department. Me, I think he just basically has a problem relating to people unless they're asking questions or breaking the law.
Where'd all that stuff in your tool shed come from?
It's just junk left behind by previous owners. Came with the house. I've been meaning to take inventory and start pitching stuff, but I didn't. If they ever make procrastination a crime, I'm done for.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay. Am I supposed to use these boards to fix the floor? Can I do that? now walk here without falling to my death. That's nice. I feel like this is very much a hidden door. Okay, so we need to get the boat running. But I am not sure where we get a spark plug from.
The spark plug is missing. The spark plug is missing.
Try calling Bess. See if she knows where I can get a spark plug in the middle of nowhere.
Nancy, how's it going?
Hey, Bess. How'd you know it was me?
Telepathy, of course. Just another of my many talents.
You are so full of it. She got caller ID, Nancy. So now, instead of hanging up on the geeks that always call her, she just doesn't answer the phone.
Very funny. So what's up?
I could sure use a nice big hint right about now.
The boat's all bailed out. You should be good to go.
Just put your life jacket on, pull the start cord, and let her rip.
But I'm missing a spark plug.
Believe it or not, on some nights, this house gets attacked by a pack of dogs. Sally's so scared of them, she left me here by myself.
Did you say dogs?
She couldn't have, George. Dogs don't attack houses.
They were definitely dogs. They came out of nowhere and started leaping at the windows and scratching at the doors like they wanted to get in.
Maybe that was just their way of being friendly.
These dogs were not friendly, believe me, and they had glowing yellow eyes. A bird watcher I ran into said they were ghosts.
Ghosts?
The man who built Sally's place on Moon Lake was a gangster. The bird watcher said that the ghosts of his dogs show up every time someone new tries to live here.
The place is haunted by ghost dogs?
Like there's such a thing as ghosts. But it does sound like you've got another mystery on your hands, Detective Drew.
There's a private cemetery in the woods out back. Malone and his dogs are supposedly buried there.
Creepy.
And there were paw prints in the cemetery. Fresh paw prints.
Are you sure you're going to be all right there by yourself? We'd volunteer to drive out there and keep you company, but unfortunately my car's in the shop, and you know what a scaredy cat George is.
That's okay. There's really no room, and believe me, living conditions here are pretty primitive.
Scaredy cat, huh? You're gonna pay for that remark, dear cousin.
Bye, you guys.
Good luck, Nancy.
And stay in touch.
Okay. That did not help me with the spark plug dilemma. It's weird that I can't go over and interact with a bunch of this stuff. I wonder if I could phone What's-Her-Face and see if she knows where her spark plug is. Maybe she took it out on purpose. 1, 2, 1, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Let's see if she answers the phone.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, hi. How's it going?
Your outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug. Is there one around here by any chance?
I wouldn't know a spark plug if I swallowed one whole. But you need that boat, Nancy. Right now, it's your lifeline. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush. You've got to get it fixed. Wait a minute. The bird watcher, he's got a boat. Maybe you could borrow his spark plug or something. Go down the path that's to the right as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll eventually see his observation platform. Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Sounds good. Wasn't there last night. Alright, well I guess I might as well, switch to PM.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Please, just call me Nancy.
I will if you keep your voice down. I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
Do you know much about outboard motors?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
Why don't you like tourists?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are.
Makes sense.
It's a
Makes
fact
sense.
of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
You don't happen to have any spare spark plugs lying around, do you?
What's a pretty young lady like you know about spark plugs?
Enough to know that the engine on Sally's boat is missing one, and that I'm going to be stuck here unless and until I replace it.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket. Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
Sure. What would you like me to take pictures of?
Birds, of course. There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
Sounds good.
Here's
Really?
everything you'll need.
I have to go photograph birds.
M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Only when I'm on fire.
Oh, you're a spunky one, aren't you? Well, these woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do, because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore, I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
Okay. Sounds good. Can I go to the Emporium at night? She probably wouldn't be there, eh?
It's not safe to take the boat out at night.
Sure, Nancy. What if I just never do his bird task? Okay, spark plug.
Something must be very wrong with this engine.
What's wrong now? Is there gas or something?
have some torque.
Oh. Plus 0 minus plus. Oh, that's right, it's gotta be. Okay, so plus 0 minus plus. Okay, so this one's gotta be plus 0 minus, maybe? Plus. Ah! There. Game lagged. I was like, yes. Across the lake. Good thing I know how to use a boat. Oh, I still probably put my life jacket on.
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
Hi.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying out at the old Malone place. You know, the house Sally McDonald bought?
Now, what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
She's got a little problem she's hoping I can solve. But right now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
A tree fell down in the driveway behind my car, and now I'm blocked in.
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So how come Sally ain't with you?
The ghost dog scared her off.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing them howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
I got the bejeebies scared out of me twice last night. Just before I saw the dogs, I caught a man named Red Knot prowling around outside the house.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Has he been in the area long?
About as long as those pink-billed warblers and purple-eyed owls he's always chasing have been around. Couple of months, I guess.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh, yeah. I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here. What else can I do you for?
I need to get the water from Sally's well tested. How would I go about doing that? Do you know?
Just get a water testing kit from the ranger station and follow the directions.
Where's the ranger station?
Just up lake from Sally's on the east side.
Okay.
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Where do you find your... Achoo!
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
Some of those old bottles are beautiful. Where'd you get them?
Found 'em. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be party central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
So it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Squeaky Wheel Acres?
Jeff Akers, local park ranger. I keep telling him all this stuff washed up on shore. But does that snobby little stickler for rules believe me?
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
Guess I'll see you later.
You betcha.
Bait. Get soup. Aviation. Skunk crossing. Okay, let's head out here. To the ranger station. Let's see if we can get a new product installed. Moon Lake is an apt moniker for this crescent-shaped freshwater lake, one of Pennsylvania's best-kept secrets. The lake is home to various species of fish. Okay, so this private property is, I guess, Sally's trout. East Beach, West Beach. Boating. There you go. Excessive 18 horsepower is prohibited. Wow. There you go. I can get a fishing license probably. Hiking. 10 essentials. I haven't been doing that. Squirrel. Chipmunk. Deer. Skunk. Otter. Otters are cute. Fireplace. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't see a ranger, but. Ooh, what's over here?
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Akers' permission.
Probably. Okay. It's a good plan, Nancy. We don't want to get kicked out before we even meet the guy.
Hello. Can I help you?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald. Are you the park ranger?
Park Ranger Jeff Akers, at your service. Let's see. Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
That's her. Unfortunately, she seems to have developed a problem of the canine kind.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
Does that mean you don't?
There's always a logical explanation for everything. Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Why do you think dogs would attack Sally's house?
Dogs can be trained to do almost anything.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
As a park ranger, don't you want to know for sure what's behind these dog attacks?
Do you always ask this many questions?
As a matter of fact, I do.
I'm a very busy man, Ms. Drew, but I am here to serve the public.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Cool.
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station, is it?
It's also the Moon Lake Post Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
So you know all about Mickey Malone?
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions, just ask.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Acres.
How old is this tree? There you go. 62 years old. Wow. Water.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
I asked him. First residents of Moon Lake. Hey RTG, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by. We're members of the Lenape tribe, one of several Algonquin-speaking tribes that populated the northeastern U.S. for hundreds, if not thousands, of years prior to the arrival of settlers from Europe. Because of the early colonists had trouble pronouncing Lenape, working on your Minecraft mod. Hey, nice, nice. They lumped the tribe in with all the other Algonquin-speaking tribes they encountered and referred to this larger group as the Delaware Indians, because many of the Algonquin-speaking tribes lived in the large drainage basin of the Delaware River. Makes sense. Which had been named after an Englishman whose title was Lord Delaware. Okay. Okay. Famous residents. Ooh, this might have something on Malone. There's a dog. Early 20th century, many celebrities from the East Coast spent time here, including Florence Ziegfeld, who is producer of Broadway musicals and revues. In fact, in 1926, his boat, the Folly King, ran into the rocks on the north end of the lake and capsized. Wow. Nobody was hurt, but rather than going into the bother of repairing the boat, Ziegfeld simply left it there. Legend has it that for several years, a local dog would swim out to the wreck every day and lie on it, barking at everyone who came near. The boat gradually disintegrated until not a trace of it remains. Ben Franklin spent the summer of 1744 on Moon Lake. Nice. Mickey Malone, here we go. Gangster from Philadelphia who got his rich smuggling and distributing illegal liquor. Built a house on the north side of the shore. The site of the old Retsk farm. See early settlers. People came from up and down the east coast to attend parties he threw. Convicted of tax evasion in 1933 and sent to prison. Oh, all the gangsters get tax evasion. Okay, early settlers we're looking for. The Americans were the first true settlers. Around 1635, immigrants from Europe moved into the area, mostly of German and Scotch-Irish descent. Alright, Okay, that's just about selling it. Ah, here we go. The Retsk farm on the north side of the lake was rumored to be part of the Underground Railroad. Okay. Nothing remains of the farm, though in the 1920s a gangster built a house in the approximate spot where the farmhouse once sit. Oh, okay. About Jeff. Wow, he has a whole page just dedicated to himself. Huh. Roman numerals? Roman knows the letters etched into the right hand cornerstone at the front of this building. Nope. It's not the name of the building, rather it is the date of construction. Oh, okay. LVXL. Oh, I should probably take a picture of that. Yes. I know the basics of how Roman numerals work, but I always forget past like 10, so I'm gonna just take a picture of that quick. Then I have it as a reference. Alright, ready? Snappy doo. There we go. Okay. Facilities. Okay, that's just about that. Okay. Nature slideshow. A deer. A falcon. A wood duck. A squirrel. Moonlight during the fall. Ooh, sunset. Glowworm. I like glowworms. They're fun. Another deer. Oh, it's the same deer. Okay. Fine. Be that way. Civilian Conservation Corps. The United States was at the throes of the Great Depression. President candidate Franklin D. Roosevelt recognized that the country was facing two very serious problems. Yeah. He did do that. Nice. Sorry, I'm kind of skimming things. We could steal all of their artifacts. Be good. Forest fire prevention. Use common sense. Okay. Watch out for ticks. Yep. Don't get Lyme disease. Deer mice. Yes. Giardiasis. Or beaver fever. Beaver fever, kind of go. There you go. Illness caused by a parasite that lives in the intestines of people and animals. These hard-shell cysts are expelled into the environment in a waste manner of infected animals or humans. They stay in the soil until they contaminate a food source and are accidentally ingested, until they are carried into streams, rivers, lakes, or recreational bodies of water. Delightful. Never drink untreated water. Okay. Interesting. Poison ivy. Yeah, also look out for that. That stuff hurts. Welcome to Moon Lake State Park. Alright. So we'll go to the water, I guess, and then see about getting that sample back to him. Did that work? I think that worked. What is that supposed to mean, Nancy?
I need a bucket.
Oh. doing this thing again. What is this? Personal data assistant? What? Oh. Oh. Hey. How to fix a primate pump. Oh, okay. I can go back to the ranger station. Let's go. I guess that's where we're going.
You're back.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
What? I'm supposed to ask you. Oh, look, there's a doggy. Bye, doggy. It's pretty cute. If I was information on. Oh, actually, it's here. Health and safety tips. Priming a pump. Shallow well pumps, which can lift water a maximum of 25 feet at sea level, operate on the simple principles as drinking straw. The action of the pump sucks air out of the intake or drop pipe that extends down into the well water. When partial vacuum is created, air pressure does the rest, pushing water up the intake pipe and out of the spout of the pump. Okay. Pump seems to stop working, that is when it fails to suck any water up and out of the spout, no matter how much the handle is pumped. Probably needs to be primed. To prime a pump, simply pour potable drinking water into the top of it and pump the handle until water flows from the spout. Okay. It needs to be primed because built-in pump is cylinder to puncture when the puncture is done. Test it at least once a year to make sure no chemicals. Okay. Cool. I got it. I can do that. Ah. Sorry, I'm leaving you again, sir. Home! Home! Alright, let's go. Okay, where'd that bottle of water go? Aha!
I don't need water right now.
I needed that! Oh no, I forgot I forgot the bucket. This is not going well. You mean I don't need water right now, Nancy? We're trying to do a water test. Hello, how'd it go?
Hey Nick Zero just redeemed, give Toby a treat.
Just like that, both of the cats sit upright. There's a treat for you. Okay, I'm assuming now I can take this. Alright, my test tube is now full of water. Okay. Take this back to Ranger Station. How's it going, Heineko?
You're back.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi, who never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park rules.
Do you have any other dogs?
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to run around in the middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Poor Yogi. Wait, so that's dropped off. Your knee hurts so bad, that's not good, Indigo. been icing it. This is kind of cool. I actually get like a log of what I've been up to now, which is kind of fun. Yeah, it just kills to bend, kind of beats the joint. Yeah, that's fair. Joints are supposed to bend. Okay.
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal.
I don't think that's the point, Monty.
Red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
Okay. I guess they're probably all like in the maze, I would assume.
No birds here.
Oh. How do I take a picture? There we go. Look at that. Goldfinch. We did it.
Where are all the birds? Where are all the birds?
They didn't want you, Nancy. That's a squirrel. Ah, I'm lost. Wait, this is the rock. How's it going? Cat calendar for today is great. Yeah?
He just redeemed random
What does your
Sour
cat
Patch.
calendar for today say? Also, I will do that in 1 second, maybe. Random Sour Patch. Okay. Those live in this bin, my drawer. If I can get them out. The dumping my little drawer of Jelly Bellies. Sam, do you want a random Sour Patch? Sam wants a random Sour Patch. Alright. The top Sour Patch is a Sour Patch watermelon. Alright, Frodo. Alright. Climb at the stone. Alright, theoretically. that's just rude. I don't actually know where I am anymore. Oh, I'm back at the shoe. Okay. I'm so confused. What else is new, right? Okay, I'm back here again. So theoretically, if I'm facing the stone, I need to go this way, and then around 2 corners, and then around another corner, and then around a corner, and then this, no, one of those would have been the path out. Yeah. Oh, okay, so now I'm facing this, so I need the first one. And then it'll go around a loopity, and then this is the out. Okay. So we can try going this way. And if I go straight here, that just takes me in. Did not sound like a curtain.
I must have scared it.
Again, Nancy! Do you know how hard it is to take pictures of birds when trying to navigate? Oh. I don't know if we need a blue jay. But I've taken its picture. Oh, okay, we're here now. Okay, so this way. Robin! Okay. So I think if I keep going this way.
Come back!
You have failed me, Nancy. Okay, here's the stone. Which means that, yeah, now we're at the cemetery. Hello, Sir Cemetery. Still haven't figured out what I'm supposed to do here, but I'm out of cemetery, so. So we need to go around a corner. At the tree stump, we need to go this way. And at this intersection, we need to go this way. And then at this intersection, we need the first one. And then at this one, we need this one. This one, we need this one. And then this one, we need this one. Around some corners. And then out. Oh. Man, we're becoming a maze virtuoso. Whoops, that's not what I need. Stop! Okay, it's not typically there during the day, but we'll go see if he's hanging out. But you never know. Okay, let's go back at night. We sprinted to the house.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in, like me. Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
See you in a while.
Yeah.
I guess I could save. Hey. And away we go. Nice.
Howdy, Nancy.
Any word from Tucker, what's his name? He hasn't been by to move that tree yet.
I'll give him another call. But like I said, the man marches to the beat of another drummer. A very slow drummer.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. As long as you pay cash, that is.
That's just it. I'm running kind of low on cash. Would it be possible to start a line of credit?
My daddy always said, neither a borrower nor a lender be. But I'll tell you what, seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
A dozen little critters?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Do I need some kind of permit?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. Least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
Guess I'll see you later.
Keep on trucking.
Alright, I guess we're going bug hunting. It's a fun use of my time. Hunting bugs. And no, there's mostly dead that we can hunt, I guess. Wow, I have all 3 cats again. Sam is here, Toby's splayed out there, and Frodo's there. Happy cats. Alright, let's look for a bug. There's a rock.
Zero just redeemed give Toby a treat.
Isn't 12 bugs only $1 worth of bait? Yes, so I'm getting a really good deal on my camo. Oh, Sam. Bird, look out, Sam butt. Bird. Hopefully Frodo finds it. Toby, what are you doing down there? We just won't tell him that. Alright, any bugs anywhere? Bugs, bugs. I was a bug. Assuming we are going to be in the maze, and I'm just going to have to spend the rest of my life in the miserable maze. Oops. Worm! Okay. Bug! Any other rocks around here, were there? This one. Hello. Oh, got him. Ah. Bugs. Okay. That was that looks like a rock. Man, no bugs under this rock. Rocks. See any rocks? Dead people? How's it going? I'm bug hunting, Heinigo. Bug hunting, getting lost in the maze. You know. Oops. This is the place with 3 rocks. Okay, so now back out. Any bugs in here? How long it takes for them to reset. Well, we've got a few bugs. 3, we got 6. We're halfway on our bug conquest. Bugs in my house. So yeah, 6 more bugs. If I... If I set the day to PM, if I go bug hunting now, if the bug spots have been, whoops. Reset. Oops. Hello, bug. Somewhere around here there was another rock. Nice. 2 gnomes. Is that a rock? Oh, we're jumping. Okay. Oh, I gotta just... Boo! No worms. Ah, I missed the second one. It's hard because it glitches. Alright, what are we at? Oh, no, I did get... No, sorry. 3, 6... 11. One more bug. One more bug. One bug more. One more bug. Ow. Check this one. Okay, well that was somewhat successful. Alright, let's see if we can go find one more bug. Just need one. One little itty bitty bug. Ah, squirrel. Frodo, do you know where the last bug is? There's no bugs, Frodo. Look, Frodo.
KNX Zero just redeemed give Toby a treat.
Bird treat. Bird is right here. Tobes? Toby! Toby? Toby! Toby may have gone downstairs, so I will put his treat up here. Toby is downstairs. He's pretty certain the bug is in one of my fairy bags. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Did you get the ones by the house? I got a one by the house. Yeah, the only spot I found by the house, Hanako, is the stone out back. Is there another spot by the house? Because, yeah, I found this one. But it's gone. So maybe there's something over this way. The crickets in the shed. Oh, hello. Hey, apparently I just doused myself with pesticides. That's probably helping. Day and night? Yeah, I've checked it both day and night, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I would have because I did my first bug scouting during the day. But yeah, I got 3 worms, 3 glow bugs, a beetle, and 2 crickets. That's what I got for creepy crawlies. Hey, Sevi over on Beam, welcome in. Yeah, I haven't seen any other, like, rocks or logs around that would hide another bug. Missing a worm? Oh, okay. I guess I could try setting it back to night again. It's a day one? Oh, a worm is a day one? Oh, okay. I should hear the bugs when you approach the hiding spot. Hello, Zeffy! Okay, let's see if we hear bug noises. No, no bug noises. How is your Wednesday going, Zeffy? Hey, thanks for that follow, Zeffy. Let me get you a bean, boozily bean for that follow. Alright, from the random beans, you get a red bean, which could either be a spicy bean, a cider bean, something else bean. Hi, you can't have this is mine. It is a apple cider bean. Nice, not something spicy. I do not handle these spicy beans well. But no. And another there. Worm! There we go. We got him! Yeah, the spicy beans are never fun, but we end up with a few of them sometimes. Perfect, now I just gotta get out of here. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. I'll buy the shoe. Okay. Nope. Okay, so you go this way and then this way. Nope. I will eventually make it out of here. Nope. Or not. I'll just die in here, apparently. There we go. Alright, let's go back to the bait shop and just deliver our bait here. Nice, then we can get our camo gear and then we can finish taking pictures of the birds.
Hey, Nancy, how's the bait finding coming along?
Got him right here.
Well, now, you done all right for a city gal. Here you go. Hope whatever you're hiding from won't catch you. How you holding up?
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
Let's see. Live bait. 5 for $4. 5 bugs for $4? Wow. So we caught her 12, so that's like $10 worth of bugs. Oops. Okay, let's go find our other birds. It's the cardinal and the tanager, I think, that we need left. Nice. It's these logs that mess me up. Okay,
American goldfinch.
okay, we got that one.
American robin.
We got that one.
Blue jay.
Got that one.
Northern cardinal.
Got that one.
Red-tailed hawk.
We don't have that one, but I don't know where we're supposed to find that one.
Western tanager.
We've got that one. Okay, so we've got all of them except for the hawk. And yeah, I don't know where we're supposed to find a hawk. Hey, you knew? What if we take a picture of the hawk on the board? Toby likes bird noises? Oh, does he? He likes the
You're
bird
back.
noises?
Where's Yogi?
In the run out back. Even out of sight, he's under my full control, as park rules require.
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
Oh yeah, I forgot
I
about
meant
that.
to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
Sounds like Moon Lake could use 2 rangers.
If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
Why didn't the Parks Department buy the Malone property instead of Sally?
She outbid them, the cheapskates.
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
I'm sorry, I really am. It's just that Sally's my friend, and I'd really like to find out why someone's doing this to her.
Tell you
fair.
what, if you're serious about making amends, There's some boxes by the computer labeled with dates. They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals. Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
Okay if I read what's in the envelopes?
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
Why? Is something wrong with him?
He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best bird-watching venue in the world except for one thing. Too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Okay, how did he say I was organizing these things? I wasn't really paying attention. I was busy reading something else. Whoops.
Let's see. Jeff said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
Oh, okay. That makes it somewhat easier. I see. Thank you for reminding me, Nancy, because I am incompetent. Monty, it looks like an Amazon order got delivered. Okay, so we have 1,000 cm. 100. MCM would be 1,100. What? I'm doing that wrong. Ew. Let me read the numeral thing again. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay. Okay. LXV 68. MC. Oh, okay. That's number 9. Express this IX. Okay. 1949. So the MCM is the 1900 part. Okay, let's see what it is. So that'd be 1900. Yeah. I was looking, Monty. I was working on it. I got it. No? Or maybe his parents ordered something on Amazon? I don't know, I just got a thing saying Amazon order had been delivered, but maybe it's parents. Oh yeah, maybe. Okay, so 1900, 1910, 1908, 1906, 05, 4. There you go. I always get IV and VI mixed up. And then that would be 1911. Okay. So this one needs to go here. Oops. And then this one. Oh, no, this one needs to go there. And this one. No, this one goes there. This one goes there. That's 11. Yeah. Okay. You hate this puzzle? Oh. It's not bad. So this would be 13, 14, L, what was L? 50? That wouldn't make sense in here. Oh, okay. So that would be 1960 though, wouldn't it? Because, yeah, it's 50 and 10. Numbers are your thing? Yeah, Monty likes Roman numerals. Okay, so then this one needs to be into this one. But I need to figure out... What? Oh, yeah.
Hey Nick Zero just redeemed give Toby a treat.
The rest of these should be... This would be a 21? No. 10, so 19... Oh, okay, so this would just be 19. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it gets tricky when it gets to like 19s, and so it's so annoying. Ah, yes, I will give them a treat. Go.
Yes,
That's the best part of the day. Treat for you! Treat for you! Treat for you! Oh, I gotta sneeze. Okay, so the 19 would go there. This would be 17, 15, 14, 13. So those ones are fine. Okay, then we've got... this would be 64... No. X 10... 10 less than 50. Right, because then it goes to 10 less. See, that's where it gets stupid, when it gets to the 10 less than 50. So it would be 45. Okay, so it needs to go at the top of this category. 10 less than, so 41. This one would be... 39. Okay. 32. And this one is still 60k. So I need to figure out. This one's 25. Yeah, it's when it gets to the 10 less nonsense, then I have no idea.
Now that they're
what's
all
going on.
sorted, I can do
okay.
some reading.
Apparently they're fine now. Okay. Which of these can I read? Oh, okay, I can read some of these ones. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that was easy. The last category was pretty much good. The Lewiston Gazette. Is a gangster about to become Moon Lake's newest resident? Okay. Rumors are flying thick and fast that Mickey Malone, a self-proclaimed captain of industry with far more ties to gamblers and smugglers than to legitimate businessmen, is building a house on the north shore of Moon Lake. Rumors started last June when the 10-acre property on which the house is already being built was purchased by Philadelphia Duds & Suds, a company owned by Malone, which is widely believed to be merely a front for his criminal undertakings. Yeah, Duds & Suds. Secrecy has shrouded the project ever since construction began in October of last year. 4 men and a locked gate block the driveway leading to the site. Unauthorized persons and vehicles are summarily turned away. Day and night security guards it's really annoying when they split words like that. Patrol the heavily wooded lakefront property. Several large trucks strategically parked obscure any and all views of the site from the water. Even the workmen have been sworn to silence. When asked if Mickey Malone was indeed building a home on Moon Lake, Waldo Matthias, the agent spearheading the Department of Justice's investigation of Malone's activities, had only this to say. That's weird. Why is his grave in the cemetery here? If he is, I suggest he live it up while he can, because the place we're going to be sending him to ain't no beach, and he's going to be there for a real long time. Mr. Malone could not be reached for comment. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit weird. Okay, this one. war takes. Philadelphia mobster dies in Leavenworth. Leavenworth? Michael Mickey Malone died yesterday of liver failure. The Federal Penitentiary of Leavenworth, Kansas, at the age of Leavenworth, Kansas, at the age of 52. Born in Newmarket, New Jersey in 1889, Malone owned and operated Philadelphia Duds and Suds, a chain of laundromats and dry cleaners that allowed him to disguise and dispense the money he made as a racketeer. Right to other gangsters, Malone... here we go. Kept a relatively low profile. His desire for privacy was enforced by 4 large dogs who never left his side. Though he's rumored to be involved in everything from rum running to gold heists, he never spent a single night in jail until he was arrested in 1932 for tax evasion. It's always those darn taxes. He was convicted the following year and was sentenced to 8 years in federal prison. He died just 2 months before he was scheduled to be released. It's pretty good. Like, if you think about it, like Al Capone, if he actually just filed some taxes, he would have been fine. But no. Didn't file his taxes. Alright, looks like I got one more to read. Dragging ban is a drag for Philadelphia treasure hunter. There's gold in them there sandbars. That's been the experience of Emily Griffin, owner of M's Emporium in Moon Lake in central Pennsylvania. For the past 10 years, she has been dragging a heavy net back and forth along the bottom of the lake, uncovering and bringing to the surface relics from the... Oops. There you go, 1920s. I've dragged up everything from diamond tiaras to skeleton keys to full bottles of French cognac, said Griffin. It just blows my mind what those people would drop back then and never bother going back for. There you go, Art Deco bracelet. She was referring to the wealthy guests of gangster Mickey Malone, who built a home on the lake in 1925 and threw large ruckus parties almost every weekend. Because his guests would travel to and from the house by boat, personal items were lost overboard with great frequency. Ms. Griffin estimates that she has made close to $20,000 selling her finds to antique hunters and tourists. But last week her windfall came to an end. This county in which Moon Lake is located passed an ordinance making the recovery of objects from the lake bed illegal. The ban arose from the fact that the bottom of Moon Lake is composed of unusually fine sand. When disturbed, it clouds the water, sometimes for days, posing a threat to the aquatic plants and fish that otherwise thrive there. Park Ranger Jeff Ackers, who oversees the state park surrounding the lake, initiated the ban. The eco balance of the Moon Lake is simply too delicate to ignore, he contends. But Ms. Griffin begs to differ. The whole thing's just plumb ridiculous, she says. You know what all that stuff down there is doing right now? It's rusting, rotting away, polluting the water. Heck, by getting out there, I'm doing the county a favor. Fortunately, the county doesn't see it that way, and it appears that Miss Griffin will have to abandon what has become a pleasantly profitable hobby. Oh, I don't know, she shrugs. I can still sell the stuff that washes up on the shore. And that happens, you know, especially after a good storm. So I may be down, she says, eyes twinkling, but I ain't necessarily out. There you go. Money won't get flushed down this toilet. Watch the Septics Roadshow. Monday nights on the Plumbing Broadcasting Service. Wow. Exciting stuff, that plumbing. Okay, so we did those two, and we can't read any of the little ones. There we go. Look at that. Alright, let's
You're
talk to
back.
this dude.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Drew. And to show my gratitude, I've got something for you.
Chances are it isn't a paycheck.
No, it's an honorary Junior Park Ranger pin. I keep them on hand so I can give them out to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little bit of positive reinforcement.
Wow, thanks.
Unfortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ranger Acres. Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
Yay. Okay, let's go see if we can talk to him. guess we'll head back. Still have no idea where to get a picture of a hawk.
Nice Junior Park Ranger pen. You must really be on Acre's good side.
Guess I'll see you later.
Yola hee-hoo!
That was terrifying. Okay, we're gonna switch it to night. I'm gonna go and see if what's his face is in his perch.
How's the bird watching coming along?
Okay. Ah, okay. Sounds good, Hanako. I will save after this
I
conversation.
just can't seem to find a red-tailed hawk. Any suggestions?
Well, there's gotta be lots around here. You haven't been going around wearing sunglasses and earmuffs, have you?
No, Red, I haven't.
Well, according to my bird map, they like to nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
See you in a while.
Shh, down a notch. Remember.
Big tree to the southwest of the house. Okay. Which way is south? South is that way, and west is that way. Oh, okay. This tree? That tree. I don't know. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna switch back to day. And we're gonna save, because if I don't, Heineko will start ripping out her own hair. Thank you. Alright, and I think it is almost 10 o'clock, so I think we are gonna be done for the day, everybody. So thanks for hanging out. Much appreciated. Welcome in to, I think it was Scythe over on Beam. Here we go. Sephi over on Beam. Welcome into the crazy crew. And to all 13 of you watching over on YouTube, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. And there's 6 of you on Twitch, so hello. But yeah, this is where we're going to leave this off for today. We will be back with more of this on Wednesday. This Friday we are going to be playing Repo with the gang, so make sure you come and hang out for that. Saturday, I believe we are back with ESO, I think. We'll be picking that up again. And then as always, Monday is Phasmophobia. We got some last minute stuff to do, I think for the Easter challenge or something. I'm not entirely sure what we're doing. But that will be the game plan. So there you go. Thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody, and we will catch you later. I'm gonna just close this so that it isn't as crazy. Alright, goodbye, everybody!
No.
I jumped.
Why did you jump? Baron, jump! Yeah, but then you stay in the bus till I pick a spot. You don't
Oh, I
just
see a spot.
jump. I know, because
I see a spot.
I picked it because you jumped.
Whee!
You're fired,
Where's
Remby.
he going now? Oh,
I'm-
he's way out to sea.
Yeah, I don't know. So I did hardware start. Remby, what are you doing?